welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. GA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, GA. Thanks. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
And now the opening lineup for Pheonix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here's James. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
That's the right strategy. Get the ball to LeBron. Let him go to work.
Puts it up. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Schroeder surveying the floor. On the shot clock, and the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Now Caldwell-Pope, pass to James. Nobody near Schroeder, but they recover it. Davis, good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is what you want from AD, to use his size and skill to cash in on second chance opportunities.
Pass to Crowder. James against Bridges. Paul outside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I feel like Drummond saw that one coming all the way. Great anticipation.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Nice body control. I like that Davis kept his composure after taking the hit.
It up for Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Crowder with it. Passes it to Booker. And Davis sends it back.
Good job by AD, not giving up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. Appreciate the hustle.
The pass to Schroeder. Here's James, defended by Bridges. Here's Drummond. Trying to get open is Davis, and Drummond gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
That's what 7 feet 280 will do for you. Takes the hit and keeps right on going.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ayton with it. He's picked up by James. They get it back. Second shot opportunity, and it's sent back by Drummond. An even 3-on-3 break. The feed to Schroeder. And he uses the glass on the layup.
But not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And first time out of the game called for Pheonix.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
With some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Matthews comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. A big group substitution here for Pheonix. Sharch is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Bridges, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Free throw good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
One misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Here's Payne after the basket by the Lakers. Sharch, right side. Kicks it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Pheonix. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun. Getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals.
Here's Booker, following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Payne looking around. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Caruso. That shot off. Now here's Payne, guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Booker. And the layup's good. good off the glass. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns. Davis against Johnson. Here is Davis. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 9. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Montrezl Harrell is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Matthews, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good on the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bucket is good. Horton Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that, more than anything, allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. Probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. that wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Pheonix. Crowder, he's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. Both free throws good from Booker. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now here's Schroeder. Dishes it to Harrell. At the elbow, it's James. And it's Harrell missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
This is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you. Now, here's Caldwell Pope after the miss from Jay Crowder. Harrell, that's good. Harrell's got his first basket of the night.
And this is Harrell's game, a skilled interior player who plays with tenacity.
And the energy of a guy like Montrezl Harrell can rub off on the entire team.
Yes, it can. GA, he plays with a high motor, generates steals, blocks, and deflections. He's active all over the court, and now we're seeing it on the offensive end as well.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 7. Schroeder outside. And he overshot that one, missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Booker in the post. He's guarded by Schroeder. Offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Schroeder passes to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Timeout called, the Suns.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Drummond's checked in for the Lakers. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Down low. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Booker.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Schroeder against Paul. He can't get it to go. Good D by Drummond. Lakers leading by 7 to the middle. Davis, the dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control, able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. And for the Suns, Sharch has checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Booker.
One of the most productive all-around players in the game. AD has already accomplished a lot individually. Next, winning.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Floats it up for Sharch. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Johnson against Davis. James up top, throws it up high, and Drummond throws it down.
With the flexibility to adjust at the rim, Drummond can catch the pass almost anywhere and still throw it down.
Sharch with it, picked up by Davis. Here's Johnson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here we go, fast break.
Ooh, love it, love it. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
What's up?
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of break.
Oh, that was something else.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And here's Matthews for the three. They grabbed their own miss.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, let's give it up. Let's give it up to King James. How many times have you seen him as his team focal point? It's amazing what he does, and he continues to do it in this strong lead.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Pheonix?
Well, there's no two ways around it. They got trounced on the glass and on the scoreboard. They got to show a little more fight. Looks like they're not competing, and it's showing on the boards most of all.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And here are the Suns now. 17-point game. Setting the floor for the Suns. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Jay Crowder out there with Ayton. And it's Paul in at the 1 spot. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Booker. And James gets it to go on the assist by Caldwell Pope. James has got 11 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Feeds it to Crowder. He kicks to Bridges. Trying to get open is Crowder. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeBron outside. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And he gets the bucket. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said is you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Free throw good, James.
A guy who's won almost every award in the book. LeBron does as much for the NBA off the court as he does on it.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Andre Drummond. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Anthony Davis. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Suns trail by 16. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Paul surveying the floor. Ayton against Schroeder. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has, an intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
Now here's Schroeder. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. 2 points, that one goes. Schroeder's got his second basket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And the Suns call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bridges with it. Here's Hayton. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Aiden. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 4 points this quarter.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to this half offensively. 4 straight and counting.
Booker against Caldwell Pope. A nice shot by Booker.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Caldwell Pope dishes to Schroeder. Here's Harrell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the dunk by Booker.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Schroeder passes to Harrell. Back to Schroeder. Kuzma outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 11. Here's Crowder. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend, Smitty, of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tack a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
First free throw is good. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Suns trail by 13. Here's Payne, and it's blocked. There's 1:38 left in the third. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Harrell. 4 on the shot clock. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Incredible activity from Montrezl Harrell. So many of his points is off the offensive glass.
Now here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. Kuzma against Crowder. Booker the pass to Šarić, and slam dunk by Šarić.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Harrell. Kuzma inside. Šarić is there, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. first one falls.
You know, he's one of the more underrated players in his draft class. Kuzma's proven that he should have been drafted higher in 2017, a lot higher, in my opinion.
DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Pheonix. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Suns trail by 15. Kane passes to Ayton. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Outer dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's James over Johnson. Booker pulls it in. Lets it fly. That one, no good.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
He has a wiry frame, but he's stronger than he looks. Schroeder, unafraid of contact, able to complete the play.
And here's Booker. He dishes it to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Lakers lead by 17. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. On the wing, Johnson. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. LeBron passes to Caruso. Here's Drummond. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Terrific concentration. Drummond maintaining focus through some physical play.
Timeout called the Suns. You look at James. What a contribution.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
He's checked in for Alex Caruso. And And the Suns making a change here as well. Bridges checks in. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Passes it to Paul. Booker outside. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Ayton finds Booker.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Davis gets a wide open look. And another basket for the Lakers.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Johnson outside. The dish to Booker. Over Caldwell Pope. That one rolling around and rims out. Lakers leading by 18. Schroeder outside. To the inside. Here's James. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
And the pass to Drummond. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Davis. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Suns trail by 16. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
More of a score-first point guard, but Schroeder doing a good job of finding the open man.
And they double up Paul. Pass to Ayton. Lakers leading by 15. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Schroeder finds Drummond. Takes it out to Schroeder. Here's the 3. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Shooting confidently from long range. Schroeder with the great balance on that shot.
Booker outside. 1:56 left in the game. And they double up Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
James looking it over. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns trail by 16. On the wing, Booker. Here's Paul. And it's Pheonix scoring again.
And really, CP3 is so good at reading the defense. If he knows he's getting the pass and they're playing off him, he'll torch you.
Schroeder dishes to Drummond. Drummond is double. Outside, Davis. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. Johnson with the block.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Lakers.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Andre Drummond.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
In the corner, it's James. Back to Davis. Knocked loose and stolen by Booker. The feed to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
LeBron James on the wing. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.